Back with another review, guys. 11/22/63 today was amazing. It was just epic, and it's one of those books that you can go back and reread over and over and over and never ever get tired of reading it. Basically, it's about this guy, Jake Epping / George Amberson. He happens upon a time portal, and it spits him out into 1958 of October or November. I don't really remember. But he ends up making a home for himself in Maine before moving to Texas. And he's a teacher, so that's what he does there. Meets a woman. He builds a life there for 6 years. But it's one adventure after another. It's non-stop adventures. He saves a couple people, creates a bunch of butterfly effects, watershed moments. He basically does things that isn't good for the world, and there's not much else to say without spoiling the ending to it. But it has an interesting take on time travel and string theories and etc., etc. I highly recommend it to anybody who hasn't read it. It's, I think, one of his best, to be honest, considering that he's come out with a lot of very good things. But I give it 5 out of 5 stars, for sure. It's sad, it's funny, it's pretty much everything that you could possibly want wrapped up into one book. And there's a while where nothing happens, and he goes on and on and on about a very specific thing that happens. And it gets kind of dreadful reading that, because it's like, I really don't care. Get on with the whole assassination, which doesn't take place until the end of the book. But, fictitious or not, you get to kind of see into the world of Harvey Lee Oswald, which, for fiction, it was pretty interesting. And I like the afterword by Stephen King on how he did his research and came up with the things that he came up with, and I adore the book, and it's something that I think everybody needs to read once, twice, 100 times. Not much else to say, but go pick it up, read it. You will enjoy it, you won't regret it. And I guess that's it, aside from the fact that I am still reading Florida Roadkill by Tim Dorsey, which has equivocally picked up a little bit. For the most part, still kind of dull, but kind of good too. It's kind of a weird relationship I have with her right now. But yeah, that's it. Maybe I'll post another review of something that I read prior to these reviews. Maybe. Stay tuned, folks. Ciao.